My name is Dr. Paul Noah Shrek. The boat's name is also Noah, which is my middle name, and it's from America, from Massachusetts, Cape Cod, which is near Boston in Massachusetts. And Connie, my companion, and we left America in 1999, and we've been sailing east ever since. We're thinking about sailing around the world. That's why we have this little shackle in our ear. It signifies that we're going to go around the world, or have gone around the world, but because it's a bent shackle, it means we're going the wrong way. Most people who sail around the world from America go west. We're doing it the wrong way. We came across the Atlantic through the Mediterranean, and up into the Black Sea to Russia and the Ukraine, and came back down to Turkey and through the Red Sea, Suez Canal, the Gulf of Aden to Cochin. Throw a couple lights in. We have 3 different types of electricity on the boat. Most of the books that I have around here are technical manuals. This, of course, is just a regular stereo that we can listen to music with when we're in harbor. This particular radio over here is a long-range radio, which you can talk to people if the weather is, atmospherics are good, about 18,000 miles away. It also has a ham band, so you can talk to other ham operators. This is a short-range radio called the VHF, which is good for 50 miles to talk to other ships. This is a machine here which gives you weather information from Mumbai and from Madras, and as you go along near the coast, it's a coastal weather information instrument. It gives you continuous weather. This is a GPS, which gives us a position on the surface of the world no matter where you go instantly once you get it on. This machine here controls one of our autopilots, which helps us steer the boat. This is a World Space Radio, which I hope all you people out here get because you're fantastic. And basically, that's what we have, plus radar. This is a radar unit. It takes a while to warm up, and it gives you a visual display of objects that it picks up within 12 miles of the boat. Okay, we started this trip, we were in the Mediterranean. This is the Mediterranean Sea here. Here's Italy. These are the Grecian islands. This is Turkey, as you can see, Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Egypt. And this is the Black Sea. We were up in here, we went to the Ukraine, and we came back, and we spent 3 years in Turkey, and we sailed down to Israel in 2005. We spent the winter there getting ready, and then we came over to Egypt and the Suez Canal. And what we are able to do is have this talk to this, which puts its picture on here, so the boat steers itself automatically by the stars, and we can follow the path of it on these maps, so we know where we are within 10 or 15 feet anywhere in the world, provided it works. When the electricity fails, you have to know where you are, and you have to know how to find out where you are and to get to someplace safe without the aid of all these wonderful electronics. So you have to learn navigation.
Yeah.
The boat itself is 43 feet long. Well, she's 30 years old. This was built in Taiwan. She's made out of fiberglass, which you can see a lot of teak. A young forest was cut down to help put all the nice wood on her. She's a very heavy boat. As I said, she's 13 meters, 43 feet long, and she's 12 and a half feet wide. And to the bottom of the boat is 7 feet down underwater. So that means we have to be very careful where we go. There's many places we can't go because the harbors are shallow when you run aground. The sails roll up. You pull a cord and they roll up like a window shade, so they get out of the way, and we don't have to come up here and put them up and put them down. We just do everything from the cockpit. The mainsail rolls up electrically into the mast and makes it very easy for one or two older people to use the boat. We have these garden hose here is to help us wash when this chain comes up. We have a lot of chain and a heavy anchor, but when it comes out of the water, especially in a muddy harbor like Kochi, it's full of mud, so we have to wash it off as we bring it up. And it's called a cutter rig because we have these two sails here in front. There's a very large triangle, which is good for driving. We have extra water tanks and fuel tanks, and even another life raft, an automatic life raft here, in case the worst happens and we lose this boat. And we lose our little rubber boat, and wet up here we still have another rubber boat here for the ultimate emergency. We have extra storage here for paints and gear that we don't want down below. And we have a little electric generator here, a Honda gasoline generator, for giving us power when we need to recharge our batteries if we don't have enough energy from the wind or the sun to recharge our batteries. And these are what we call winches. We have an awful lot of them. Well, actually, there's one right by your foot there. It's even better. They're all the same. There's just different sizes. What they do is you put a handle and you twist around. So when you put this in here and you turn and you lock this, it puts more force on the rope than you or I could do. So if you don't have mechanical things like this, you'd have to have 3 or 4 people to pull the rope in order to move the sail. This moves the rudder, which is underneath the boat. And you turn this from side to side and it gets the boat to move, to know where we're going. And we just keep the boat, if our course, see right now we're pointing almost, we're north-northwest, 345 degrees. North is due north is right over there by the bridge. And as you see the boat swings here, if you look at the nose, it's swinging, you'll see that this is going to turn. And it's probably the most important item on a boat for navigation is your compass. So you always know which way you're going. And as long as you keep the boat on that particular course and you know the waters, or you have a chart, you'll get to where you're going. It really works. It's very, very interesting. And we have another little GPS up here to help us steer. And this is for controlling the autopilot over here. This is just a table when we're eating. This is a horn. We have to blow a horn to let boats know that we're in the area.